Today, from Lumen Field in Seattle, it's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
2 one-loss teams set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. First carry here for Ken Walker. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down. Now back to throw. He'll get this complete to the tight end Barner. Just a gain of a couple there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. You talk about this Washington defense. Now, they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
And, hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into Week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that number 1 spot.
The Seahawks will call on Michael Dixon on 4th down to punt this one away. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. The ball comes out, and the Seahawks have picked it up. Penalty stings big time there, wipes away a very good return.
And they work on it so hard because the goal is to give yourself some space for your offense to really work. Try and gain an additional 1st down outside the 20 or 25-yard line. Instead, this one's going to come back.
A 1st down throw for Daniels. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st. The numbers for McLaurin a week ago. 8 catches, a trip to the end zone to go along with 118 yards.
Having a nice season. Number 8 in the league in receiving yards. And not just making his team happy, but anyone who's picked him in fantasy football.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And he stopped immediately there. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. Throwing now is Daniels. That's out wide here for Robinson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 14, 1st down Commanders. Here's Daniels. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10. They go play action. Daniels. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this 1st quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and you can't do it all on 1 throw.
11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle. And going right back to Walker. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. They work now on 2nd and 9. They're going to look to throw. And his throw is incomplete. You talk about this Washington defense. They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down. They'll set up to throw. Open man is Barner, the tight end. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him. And they did. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Commanders come through with a 4th down stand. Well, it was too far for a field goal try. You don't really gain a whole lot out of a punt, so I don't think you have much of a problem with that, do you?
No, not at all. I think it's the right play, the exact right play, because even if you want to play defense and pin them deep, you know how hard it is for a punter to knock one dead inside the 10-yard line. That's not necessarily easily done. So I think going for it there was the right call.
We're scoreless after 1. 2nd down and 6 now. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. They'll run this one right with Robinson. Good move at the 30. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. To the air goes Daniels. Complete right side to Otten. Touchdown! Cade Otten, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Commanders post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And Cade Otten capped things off with a touchdown grab. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Now they'll change things up. Here's Walker to start the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the 1st half.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Taken from just outside the 30. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. So here is Washington now to take over. They were losers last week, dropping that game to the Indianapolis Colts. But the good news for them, they've got the lead right now and the football. 1st and 10. A pass there over the middle to start things out. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Now a 2nd and 2. First carry now for Justice Hill. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And the Seahawks, look at this. Middle of the field, a breakaway. Down to the 10, and they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. Jason Myers now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Daniels looking to throw. This one taken in by Otten. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Daniels now on 1st and 10. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On 1st down, here's Daniels to throw. He'll get this complete to the rookie from Washington. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Daniels now to throw on 1st down. He's got room to roam, and he gets it all the way down to the 3. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. To throw is Daniels. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Cade Otten as the first half is winding down. And the Commanders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. They go play action here on 1st down. Flush to his right. And this one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
They'll throw now on the final play. They'll roll him out right. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Robinson up the middle. Oh, he shifts past him. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Now Daniels. Open man is Samuel, complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a 1st. Back to throw. Daniels. That is caught at the 7. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. You know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Now a 2nd and 6. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage and just too many bodies to maneuver.
And as a result, now they're looking at a 4th down. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. The Washington offense set to take over. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And he'll go down at the 28. 50 yards rushing for him now to this point. This 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Daniels flushed out right. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So just 3 yards.
And now some disagreement down on that sideline. The red flag is out, and we're going to So winds up a very smart decision to throw the flag. They reset the spot, and now that's a first down. And he will find his man, Samuel. Touchdown, Washington. Deebo Samuel, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Commanders have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Seattle again getting ready to take over offensively. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They go power. This is Johnson, the fullback. Power on power, but he's not going to get in. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Robinson is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you. An intercept.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A big play there. 75 yards.
And the Seahawks have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Now a 2nd down throw for Daniels. Got a man downfield. It's Otten.
A huge play there for Washington. 44 yards.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Robinson will score. Touchdown, Commanders. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On play action, they'll throw. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Seahawks get a bit closer.
Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead will be cut down to 14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back.
And this is going to be covered up by Washington.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back.
And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left.
Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. Robinson with another carry.
Big Leonard Williams there on the stop. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
On the counter, this is Robinson.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football.
Here's 1st and 10.
So all eyes on this Seahawks offense. Down by 2 touchdowns. A little under a minute to go. Now the fourth down stop, the first of a series of events that will need to break their way, but bottom line, they're still alive. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Well, this defense has been physical all game long, and it certainly looks like they're not going to back off and make things any easier. They want to keep making life miserable for the receivers all the way to the end.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
The clock reading 40 seconds. Here's 2nd and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Back to throw again. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
He's going to take another shot here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining.
And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. Washington about to close this one out as they are down to a knee.
Good bounce back win. They take the knee. Can't stop.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they
Today, from Empower.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. And they'll run. It's Ken Walker. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. This one to the former Bronco. It's Noah Fant. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They run again with Walker. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 16. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. They run for the 1st time here with Rachaad White. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. How about this opening drive? Play number 12 now. This is 3rd down. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Walker is in. Touchdown, Seattle.
It's not often you talk about statement drives coming right at the start of a game, but that was some statement there. That drive took them the length of the field, and as I look at the clock, ate up nearly the entire 1st quarter as well. Great work up front, clearing space, and an ideal finish on the touchdown run.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taking it about the 1. Breaks through the contact. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Knicks now on 1st and 10. Man open. He's got it complete to Courtland Sutton. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Straight ahead, Walker.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Ken Walker, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks go up by 2 touchdowns. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the second time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack. And you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line. And he's able to take it into the end zone.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
Boy, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception. That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. The Seahawks on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 5.
And going right back to Walker.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27.
74 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Back to throw now on first down. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
John Franklin Myers, the one in there to drop him.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Oh, I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Myers' kick is good. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're all confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
A tough spot here, 3rd and 15.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Fielded just inside the 30. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
Kenneth Walker headed back out there.
And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game. And how
so they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. On the move to his left. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Seahawks are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Myers connects on the PAT. And the route is on here in this first half. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line.
And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. And this one into the hands of Ingram downfield.
Touchdown, Broncos. Evan Ingram, 75 yards.
And the Broncos are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make it 24-7. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. And the Seahawks offense going to get one final possession in this first half. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. They'll look to throw here on first down. And that is incomplete.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Going for the deep ball. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we reach, and we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Nix. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. Now it's Nix. That is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And now they'll shift things around. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Evan Ingram, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Broncos are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try for the first with Walker. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. He may go. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. That is taken in by the tight end Fant. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 39 yards.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. White will take this into the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Denver's offense ready to go again.
They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
He'll connect on the out route with Ingram. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Nix to throw on first down. He targets Ingram for another grab. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Here's Nix once more.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
Picked by Julian Love. Down to the 10.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick six.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Well, the football going back over to the Denver Broncos. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Throwing on second down, Nix. A short throw to Ingram.
So the completion good for just 3. And it makes it third down and 2 yards to go.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Third and short yardage. Nix work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Broncos first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. To throw is Nix. He completes this to Sutton. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Here's Nix. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Nix to the air. That's to the tight end, Colby Parkinson. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing Nix. And that one almost intercepted. Could have been his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Back to the air with Nix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Nix on 1st down. Finds his tight end, Ingram. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. To throw, here's Nix. And he's caught by Vele. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Nix to throw again. He's got it. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Working out of the gun is Nix. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for, but now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try and throw. Here's Nix. Yeah, this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. They'll try and throw for it. And he'll find his way in for 2. And we're back to a 2-score game. The lead's cut to 16. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And I think the Broncos have it. They do. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They are in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you've often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
Into the hands of Ingram.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. From the gun on 3rd down. Nix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Evan Ingram, 47 yards. And the Broncos are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. They'll look to throw. And they will get back to within one score as he is into the end zone, and the lead's cut to 8 here in the fourth. And hold the phone now. This game isn't over yet.
Not at all. Now, get the football back. That's the first thing. However you do it, get the ball back and then manipulate the clock with your offense because you've got to get the ball into the end zone.
And now looking at the clock here, they do have 2 timeouts, but even if they force a 3 and out, they're going to have very little time remaining.
So that means they've got to be aggressive and find a way to knock the ball free. They've got to come up with it because they can't just rely, as you noted, on using their timeouts and getting the ball back. They might not have any time to mount an attack, even if they do play it that way. Get the football. That's their mantra.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. Again, it's Walker. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, and that should just about do it.
And quickly they get to the line. That one looks like he'll throw here.
Open man is Barner, the tight end. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Here's Walker.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Again, Walker.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And what a game it's been for him in the backfield, Charles, as he pounds it into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, and he hits the end zone one more time, and his blockers cleared all those lanes. Before the snap, they called for the heavy unit, right? 3 tight ends coming on the field, and they got the job done clearing the way.
And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
So the Broncos now down by 2 touchdowns, 27 seconds to go. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a first down.
Pass complete to Chubb. And he'll get him a first down up past the 40 as the clock ticks on. Nix from the shotgun.
Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.